In 2025, more than 67,440 Americans are likely to be diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and nearly 51,980 will die from the disease. Next weekend, you will be able to join hundreds of Coloradans in raising awareness. Joining us today is Keith Steckmesser, a pancreatic cancer survivor with Purple Stride, Colorado. Thank you, Keith, for joining us today.
Well, it's my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. First of all, can you talk to us about the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network, what it is?
So PanCan is a network. It's nationwide. It does a lot of patient advocacy, so there are 800 lines for people who are newly diagnosed and ongoing support. And then there's a network of volunteers nationwide, people like me, who will talk with local survivors, people who are being in treatment, and also fundraise to help raise dollars for both running the patient advocacy side, but also for research. And that's the biggest key to helping solve this problem of pancreatic cancer.
Okay, now I know you yourself are actually a pancreatic cancer survivor. If you want to share your journey with our audience.
Yep, well, I started probably with the pain in 2015. The first day of skiing of the year, came back the next day, could barely stand up, went to the doctor, and she gave us some Flexol for the back. And then about a year later, would be Labor Day week in 2016, I wound up in the ER with back pain and kidney pain. And the CAT scans from that day showed there was a mass on my pancreas, which they started to investigate further. The result was it was diagnosed as pancreatic cancer through biopsy. Tried surgery in December of 16. That did not work. Went through 6 months of chemo. Tried surgery again in June of 2017. That didn't work. Went through a couple of months of radiation, and then wound up at the University of Colorado in Anschutz Center in Aurora. Wound up with Dr. Johnson, who had a new procedure, a direct insert of chemo to the tumor. That worked, and then in July of 2018, I wound up having surgery, and they performed what's called a distal pancreatectomy and splenectomy.
Wow.
So it took half my spleen and half my pancreas and my spleen.
Okay. But now you're here today.
Now I'm here today, almost 8.5 years, 8 years, 9 months later.
Wow. Well, we are so happy that you are doing well. I know that the event is coming up here soon. Can you talk about what the event actually is and what people can expect if they show?
Sure. Well, the event will be at City Park this year, just south of the zoo. It starts at 9 a.m. to 11. Registration starts at about 8. I will be there even earlier than that, sipping coffee, so you can come and find me, and I'll share some coffee with some people. But the walk is twofold. One is a community of people, because there are a lot of people who are families of survivors or families of people who have passed away who come together. We see people once a year. Every year we also see people who are newly diagnosed. And it's the first time that they've been at an event like this. So it's a chance to network and talk with them. And as important as anything else, the goal this year is to raise $300,000 for the PanCan network.
Okay.
And it's one of 60 events that will take place in April.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We know that pancreatic cancer is the third leading cause of death. So hopefully we can continue to raise money and break that trend so that we can get more people cured and survivors like yourself.
Okay, very good. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Absolutely. I do want to let people know again, the Purple Stride Walk to End Pancreatic Cancer is next Saturday at City Park starting at 9 a.m. To register for free or donate to the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network, you can go to purplestride.org/Colorado. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.